Dr. Jacqueline S. Fetrow, graduate of Albright College, class of 1982, and the 15th president.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Jeff. And can I say congratulations to the class of 2019. Can I get a cheer from you guys? Woo-hoo! To the trustees, Ms. Golden, Albright College faculty and staff, proud parents, spouses, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the class of 2019, welcome to the commencement ceremony of Albright College. Welcome as we celebrate this exciting occasion. I want to start by thanking a few people who helped to make this college all that it can be. I'd first like to recognize the college's Board of Trustees. This is a group of extraordinary men and women who are deeply committed to Albright, to its students, to its faculty, to its staff, and to its presence in the world. The impact that our trustees has on our college is invaluable. Would our members of the Board of Trustees and Emeriti trustees please rise so that we might recognize you? I get to travel around and I talk to a lot of alumni. Students, you're going to be joining a group of about 20,000 Albright alumni. And I always ask them to share with me a story about what Albright College means to them, or an important memory. Almost always that story is around an Albright College faculty member. That faculty member who cared, that faculty member who reached out, that faculty member who supplied support when support was needed, who supplied encouragement when that was needed, and to help us exceed the artificial barriers we set for ourselves. We have an incredibly dedicated group of faculty at Albright College, and I would like to ask the members of the faculty, please rise. Class of 2019, would you join me in thanking the members of the Albright faculty? I would also like to acknowledge and thank a special group of people, persons who have been my partners and collaborators as I continue to navigate my way around today's Albright College and our students. As Jeff said, I graduated in 1982 and a lot has changed. There's a group of young persons, young adults, who have communicated with me during both good times and challenging times. They have never hesitated to speak their minds and to share with me their challenges and their aspirations for Albright College. These students have made invaluable contributions this year during their senior year, and I'd like to ask the graduating members of the Student Government Association, the president of the class of 2019, and the graduating members of the President's Student Advisory Council, please rise. Friends, please join me in recognizing these students. And now we get to do some celebrating. Each year, the college recognizes faculty excellence in teaching, scholarly, and creative work, and commitment to our Albright community and the community beyond. This year's winners are an outstanding group who represent the very best of Albright College, and I would like to recognize them today at this momentous ceremony. I ask each faculty member to stand as I announce your name and stay standing until all names have been announced. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until I introduce all of today's award winners. First, I'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Armato, Assistant Professor of Political Science. Michael is this year's winner of the Henry P. and M. Page Laughlin Award for Distinguished Faculty Teaching. I would like next to ask Dr. Tara McAtee to rise. Dr. McAtee is an adjunct professor of organizational behavior and applied psychology in the School of Professional Studies, and the winner of this year's Melinda Riccio Class of 1994 Memorial Excellence in Teaching Award. I would next like to recognize Dr. Nicholas Fetrow, Assistant Professor of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Dr. Fetrow is the winner of the Henry P. and M. Page Laughlin Award for the annual Distinguished Faculty Award for Scholarship. And finally, I would like to ask Kristen Woodward, Professor of Art, to please stand. Kristen is this year's winner of the Class of 1949 Anadora Vesper Shirk Award for Faculty Scholarship. Please join me in congratulating and thanking these outstanding faculty members. I would also like to recognize someone who has meant a great deal to the Albright community over a significant period of time, and that is Albright's registrar, Dave Balaban. Dave, where are you? Hope he's here somewhere. He's not here? He's figuring it out. Although he isn't retired quite yet. Where is he? David! He's back there. Although David has not yet quite retired, he is staying on to ease the transition of his successor. Earlier this month, the Board of Trustees honored Dave with the title of Registrar Emeritus, honoring his 31 years of dedicated service. Please join me in thanking Dave and wishing him well. And finally, I'd like us to take a moment to remember those Albrightians so important to our community, true ambassadors, who we have lost during this past year. The Reverend William Marlowe, Albright Class of 1949 and Professor Emeritus of Religion, and Sergeant Art Bromirski, beloved officer, longtime contributor in the Public Safety Department. We miss these two fine gentlemen. And we offer their friends and families our heartfelt condolences. If we could take a moment of silence to remember Dr. Marlowe and Sergeant Art. Thank you. As you know, I am the first president of Albright College who is also an alumna of this college. Although that was a really long time ago, I have many fond memories of my times as a student here, including being ponded, which happened to me again on my inauguration. As many of you know, my mother, Millie Folk Fetrow, was also a proud Albright graduate, class of 1958. She maintained a lifelong love of this place and served the college for many years after her graduation. She hosted newly admitted students at our home in the Harrisburg area when they were making the critical decision on where to go to college. In academics, we have a name for when a student attends the alma mater of their parent, and that name is called a legacy. The students are legacies. Legacies enjoy a special relationship, as I did. Not only do they share the same alma mater, but some of them may indeed take the same classes with the same professors and share some of the same lifelong memories in the place where each of them have spent a transformative time of their lives. This is a particularly special family bond which we honor at at Albright College, and I would like to recognize these relationships today. During the awarding of degrees, you will see some of the legacies being recognized. Their parents will come forward and recognize them over here after the legacy graduates receive their degrees. I would like to ask each Albright alumna or alumnus who is a parent, grandparent, sibling, spouse, child, aunt, uncle, or otherwise related to one of today's graduating students to please stand as you are able. I would also like to ask our students, come on legacies, I know where you are. I would also like to ask today's graduating students who have a family member over here in the legacy section to please stand. Legacies, please stand. Please join me in recognizing the value of the support these family members give each other. Albright class of 2019. The exciting day has arrived, the day when you transition from your time as a college student to the next stage of your life journey. I haven't been here with you during your entire time at Albright, but I did join you during your last 2 years. Your final year as a college student and my second as Albright's president, and I think you would agree, it's been an exciting year. We've had a lot to celebrate. We launched esports, our first co-ed varsity sport, and the team began competing this spring, competing very well in their inaugural season. And truly exciting, the season of the Domino Players, their theater productions focused on social injustice, and they were celebrated with national awards at the Kennedy Center American Collegiate Theater Festival. For those of you who don't know, this is like winning the NCAAs in theater. I cheer the Domino Players. And we cheered, yay! And we cheered on successful seasons in women's soccer, women's rugby, women's swimming, and softball teams. We enjoyed the School of Professional Studies and their completion dinner and were moved by the words of the graduates that evening. We celebrated our entire community just a couple of weeks ago with the Aloha Albright themed celebration of seniors. And I have enjoyed getting to know many of you at events and dinners at my house, whether we made tacos or made pizza or ate lasagna. I want to thank you for your time at Albright College. You have the traditional students, the traditional residential college students, have acted, worked in plays, displayed artwork, presented posters, given talks at scientific and other professional conferences. You have created and defended business plans. You have served as tutors and scribes. You have made music, and a few of you have even produced music. You have competed in competitions, both NCAA and club, and you have won tournaments. You have won championships and awards of many sorts, both internal and external. And those of you graduating from our School of Professional Studies, you sometimes live far beyond Reading and sometimes here in Reading. You come from our locations in Allentown, Bluebell, Media, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Pottstown, and of course here in Reading. Pottstown, woo! Most of you have earned your degrees while working full-time. You too have worked hard. You have written papers. You have studied for exams. You have created business plans. You have defended them. You have worked together on projects and made presentations. Many of you are parents or grandparents balancing family, school, job, including the military, to be here today. This is a fabulous accomplishment for each and every one of you. So I ask, amazing class of 2019, what is next? Some of our graduates, both in the School of Professional Studies and our traditional residential college, are aiming to attend graduate school, medical school, and other professional schools. Congratulations to each of you on your acceptances to these programs. Some of you are continuing in your current jobs, moving up to the next level, exploring new career options made possible by what you did at Albright. Others are moving into job opportunities for the first time, and I looked over the list of jobs our graduates are moving into. It's an amazing array, including, but not limited to, graphic designer, financial advisor, sales and marketing coordinator, international transportation analyst, geometry teacher, law enforcement officer, visual merchandiser, case manager, staff auditor, management trainee, AmeriCorps Vista digital marketing associate, insurance agent, assistant press secretary, costume operations, staff accountant, visual display designer, vet technician, research and development chemist, and the list goes on and on. You are an amazingly talented class. I am so pleased to be here today to celebrate and congratulate you on your achievements and to wish you the very best as you move forward into the next stage of your life journey. And I look forward to greeting each of you as you cross the stage today. Congratulations, class of 2019.